Nintendo has long been the quirkiest major video game publisher, a company eager to buck industry trends in pursuit of fun. Last year, as competitors at Sony and Microsoft continued to turn consoles into living room PCs, Nintendo released a comparatively underpowered tablet that blurred the line between portable and home gaming, and turned it into a huge success. Now, the company plans to follow up the red-hot debut of the Switch with a new initiative that taps into what Nintendo President Tatsumi Kimishima calls new ways of playing, and it involves a lot of cardboard. Today, the company revealed a new initiative dubbed Nintendo Labo, which involves DIY cardboard accessories that can transform the Switch's Joy-Con controllers into everything from a fishing rod to a piano to a full-on robot suit. These accessories are then used to control a variety of mini-games, essentially turning the Switch tablet into a tiny arcade. The goal of Labo is to get kids involved in playing games on the Switch in a more hands-on, tactile way. It's the kind of experience that seems like it could only come from Nintendo, clever, charming, and completely unexpected. Labo is unlike anything we've done before, says Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé. It'd just be the thing to keep the Switch's momentum going in its second year, but more importantly, it's a whole lot of fun. Image Nintendo. The Labo platform is defined by three key characteristics, according to Nintendo: make, play, and discover. The product itself comes in the form of a kit that includes a Nintendo Switch cartridge and a series of cardboard sheets, along with a handful of other building accessories like string and plastic connectors. After you pop the cartridge into the Switch, a series of on-screen instructions on the tablet take you through the steps for building each of the different accessories, which Nintendo is calling Toy-Con, a play on the Switch's Joy-Con controllers. It's a setup that is particularly well suited to parents playing with their children. One person can handle the instructions, while the other builds. Labo is unlike anything we've done before. The process of making these accessories varies quite a bit in terms of how complicated they are to put together, but each involves folding various bits of cardboard into shapes and fitting them together. I was able to test out a few of the simpler creations at a Nintendo event in New York City, and found the process incredibly lined, and surprisingly enjoyable. The first thing I built was a simplified RC car that looked a bit like a cardboard insect. The instructions displayed on the Switch screen took me through every detail of the process, and everything slotted together as it should. Then came the play aspect of Labo. Each of the Toy-Con accessories has an associated interactive experience that involves the Joy-Con controllers. For the car, you place the controllers into slots on both sides of the cardboard construction. The Switch tablet becomes the controller using the touchscreen. You're able to make the left and right Joy-Con vibrate, effectively steering the cardboard car around. The controls aren't the most accurate, and it was tough to get the car exactly where I wanted to go, but it was a lot of fun just moving this seemingly simple piece of cardboard around a table. Constructing the fishing rod is a slightly more involved endeavor. It took me about 15 minutes to build from start to finish, and it featured some surprisingly intricate parts, including an extendable rod, which connects to a cardboard Switch stand via a piece of string, and as a reel that you can actually turn. You slot one Joy-Con into the base of the rod, and another into the reel. The associated mini-game, naturally, involves going fishing. You can lower your line deeper and deeper into the water by turning the reel forward, and you'll feel a vibration when you get a bite. Once you've got a fish on the line, you can start reeling it in. You'll also need to move the line back and forth to ensure it doesn't snap. The game is simple, but also impressive. I had no issues with the responsiveness of the controls, either when it came to moving the rod around or reeling in a fish. It just worked, and it was a blast, especially as you catch bigger fish like sharks and rays near the bottom of the ocean. The most remarkable of the lineup of Labo accessories I saw was a functional 13-key cardboard piano. It's a much more complicated creation. I didn't get to build one myself, instead testing a pre-assembled version that includes moving keys and a slider that can alter the piano's pitch. To make it work, you slot a Joy-Con into a hole in the back of the piano. You can then see all of the same keys on the Switch's screen, and as you press the cardboard keys, the associated ones on the Switch will also be pressed and make a sound. As with the fishing rod, I had no issues with responsiveness, even when I mash all of the keys together at the same time. There are even tiny cardboard knobs, separate from the slider, that you can slot into to completely alter what sounds come out.